The new updated gameplay for the RWBY characters. I'm really happy about her new Distortion. The new Distortion. Don't forget about the Fighters trailer. I won't. Don't you worry. I will watch that. Yeah, the new RWBY Weiss updates are fantastic. Especially RWBY's new super, or her new Distortion, and her new move that she has. So, let's get into it. So, yeah, they're talking blah, 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 blah. We don't really care about them talking. So, there's that. This is her 5A starter. We know this already because we have people that played RWBY already, and they confirmed that this is her 5A, or her A auto combo, smart combo. So, there's that. Bam. Keeps going. And then there's that. And I'm pretty sure that's a special move right there. I don't think that's her A ender. It could be. I'm not 100% sure. I need to get somebody that played her. I have a mod that went over there and played her, but I'm not 100% sure. But I do know that's a new move from the New York Comic-Con build. That's a new move. She didn't have that move before. It's pretty awesome. I love it. It's like a dash. I don't know how far it goes in terms of when it hits. If it's full screen and it still hits, so you can like punish fireballs maybe. That would be great. If that move can punish fireballs. I don't know if that's a move that... Woo! My boy! With the 8 viewers? Thanks for the host, homie. Yes, I did finally put a host notification up. Man, it's about time. Thank you so much, man, for the host. And welcome everybody that came over from his stream. So, we got... Yeah, so we don't know if this is the ender for her 5A auto combo or if this is going to be an independent move. If it is an independent move and it goes through like fireballs, that would be sweet. That would be awesome. All right, so there's that. Anyways. So if this is an independent move, that move I think is going to be really good. All right, so what's next? I think that's her. Oh, what is that one? Is that her 5A or is that her 4A? Oh, actually, the one that I said before is her 4A starter, and this is her 5A. I'm pretty sure. I gotta get him. But anyways, so this is another auto combo starter, which scoops them. Bam. Auto combo that scoops them. You can end it off in the air, I'm pretty sure. It's jump cancelable on hits. Go up there, or you can do some really cool stuff. Like go for that dash animation, call in an assist, like Makoto's assist, and slam them down, ground bounce, and continue on with your combo. This game is going to be dope, man. I did breaking the new RWBY stuff. Yeah, man. It's some really good stuff. How you doing, Andrew? I just want Byakuya. No, you're never getting him. I made sure Mori never puts him in the game. Sorry, man. Tough luck. Tough luck. Anyways, so that's pretty good. Auto combo that scoops. This is her new... I think it looks a lot cleaner now. This looks a lot cleaner now. It used to look really rough. It used to be just like really rough with the animation. But I think this is one of her teleports. She has 3 versions of her teleport. She has one that goes backwards, one that goes forward, and one that goes diagonal. So there's that. It looks a lot cleaner now. Bam, and that one does have a hitbox, so you can hit people there. 8-way dash? No, I don't think it's 8 ways. So that's her other one, the one that goes in front, or that goes in front of her, and you can dash back. There was some really cool gameplay showing off this dash, where she can what is it? Where she can continue on with a combo, call in, like, for example, Ragna's assist. She teleports behind him, and Ragna's Hell's Fang hits the opponent as a cross-up. It's pretty awesome. There's some really good application. I think RWBY's going to be a really fundamentally strong character. It's hitting me like Sonic. It's the whole OST for Sonic Mania. Oh, by the way, there's that new dash. There's the new dash right there. So that used to look like so. What's funny is her crush trigger has an animation where she hops and she goes for the overhead, and her animation that she goes diagonal looks kind of the same. So now it looks a lot cleaner now. Oh, this is actually a new animation. This is a new animation where it goes like diagonal like that. That's a new animation. So where she goes diagonal, that's a new animation. We're Texan. Thanks for the follow, man. That's a new move as well. I don't think she used to have this. Maybe she did, but I didn't see it in any footage. So this is just her straight up like taking her scythe, turning it into a gun, and shooting that mother fifer right dead in the center of his eyes. Bam. Now, I don't know if it has a short distance or if it goes full screen. I don't know. I do know that she has a sniper animation where she puts her scythe down and she starts shooting you, sniping you. So that's a new animation there. Look at that animation of her putting away or turning her gun into the scythe. Look at that. Look at this. After back to idle pose. It's so sick. You see what I mean? I really hope they do DLC for this game. Because I'm pretty dead certain that they're going to do DLC for this game, because this is not an arcade release. Not an arcade release. So they have the ability to just do freaking DLCs whenever they want. So I'd pay, especially if it's a RWBY DLC pack. If it's a RWBY, here's my money. Here's my money. You know what I mean? Or when Persona 5 Arena comes out, you can have a Persona 5 Arena DLC pack. Very unlikely. That's like a 1% chance that that's ever going to happen. But a RWBY DLC pack, that's a very high likely chance. You know what I mean? And just, here's my money. Here's my money. You know what I mean? So there's that. By the way, the teching system in this game is very different. It's similar to Melty Blood, but easier. So, and if you guys don't know, in Melty Blood, I played it the other day, by the way. In Melty Blood, there's a teching system where if you don't tech at all, you just quick get up immediately. It's similar to how Guilty Gear. It's like a mixture between Guilty Gear and the other ones. But if you emergency tech, or like when you hit the ground and it's not a legit hard knockdown, you can tech backwards, or you can tech forward, or you can tech in place. So like you tech and then you bounce backwards, or tech, you bounce forward. In Blazblue, it's not like that. You have to tech either neutral or backwards roll or forward roll. The rolls can be caught. So this is why the tech system in this game is a lot easier now. So it's similar. So they're doing something similar to Tekken. Tekken, they added a new teching system where before, in previous Tekkens, like in Tekken Tag 2 and anytime previous to that, holding backwards when you're on the ground is a very, very, very bad idea, because you can get caught rolling and get a full combo. Now in Tekken 7, back roll, it can still be caught, but it's probably the safest option that you have. So they're doing something similar here, because the tech system in Blazblue is a little complicated. There's so many options. It's not like Guilty Gear, there's only like one option when you're on the ground. But in Blazblue, there's many, like many, many, many. So the Oki game is huge in Guilty Gear, but in Blazblue, it's kind of like a little mini game. So it's a mini game. So it's a what are you gonna choose? Are you gonna neutral tech? Are you gonna backwards roll? Are you gonna quick get up? Are you gonna forward roll? There's a lot of options. In this game, they simplified it. I don't know if they're gonna add more options to get up, but I like this new system that they implemented. So anyways, so there's that. He techs forward this time, so that's awesome. Can be punished in any direction too. Yes, exactly. But they can tech backwards. The whole point of me saying Melty Blood is they can bounce backwards or bounce forward. So this is the animation I was talking to you guys about, where she puts her scythe down, bam, and starts shooting that mother fifer. Look at that, bam, shoot that bitch. Yu Narukami bitch. Sorry, Yu Narukami is a very cool character. I just got caught in the moment. Look at that, bitch, bitch. Shoot him. That was sick, man. Pretty good. And you can tech, tech forward like I said before. Any other ones? And this is her an EX move right here. Bam. That's a pretty cool EX move. It did a pretty good chunk of damage too. How much damage did that do? I'm glad that they nerfed the damage overall. You know, I'm glad they nerfed the damage overall, but for the most part, this is an EX move. I'm pretty sure you can call an assist at this point and continue the combo. This game is going to heavily consist of assists and how you're going to be using them as combo extenders or as like get in there or like options for you to get in. You're going to be using your assist a lot in this game, like a lot, which is why they implemented a limitation on the assists because they're really good. You can do, each character has 3 assists. They're all very good. So they put a limitation on. That's why the assist bars are there, because assists are going to be really, really strong. And I think they rinse repeat, right? Oh no, and then there's her first distortion, which we first saw this in volume 2. Unless I'm forgetting something. But volume 2, episode 1, we saw this distortion, not used in this manner. She was in a food fight, which is weird, but it's a cool distortion nonetheless. And it's cool because of nostalgia. But if you haven't seen the show, this super's pretty bland. Actually, the super's pretty bland, to be honest. There's not too much flash. It's pretty simple. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure this is going to be the super that punishes like projectiles and stuff. Wow, bam. Get them. Anyways. So there's that. And then here's her second distortion right here, which is probably the sickest distortion. It's so sick. You know how I said her first distortion was bland? Well, they really stepped it up here, man. Bam, bam. Bam! And puts them right in front of you for Oki situations, man. It is so good. It's so good. It's a throwback to the Red trailer. If you guys remember. If you guys remember the Red trailer, that's a throwback to it. It's so good. See that? That attention to detail is what people want. That's why people love Dragon Ball FighterZ, because there's so many references to the show. Perfect. So this super is awesome. It's so sick looking. I'm glad they did this super, to be honest. It's an awesome super. It's a good looking super. And then they rinse and repeat everything we just watched. So yeah, that's the brand new updated footage for RWBY. Let's go to Weiss's updated gameplay here. I don't know what that move is, but it is beautiful looking. Look at this. The animations they have for this character are just spectacular. You think RWBY looks good? Oh my god, freaking Weiss just really revs my engine, dude. Look at that. Oh, look at the booty pop. Oh my god, Weiss. That's what I'm talking about. So there's that. I'm guessing, you know what that looks like? That looks like a light version of her lunge. You think that's the case? I don't know. I don't think. Maybe not. I'm just throwing things out there. So there's that. That animation looks awesome. Look at that. Woo, baby. So there's her crouch animation. How she holds her rapier. God, I'm in love with this character, man. I can't wait to do my team. My main team, of course, is going to be Weiss Noel. Straight up. Weiss Noel. But for the most part, like, that's has to be like 2B or something. She has some hella range though. She has some hella range. I think Weiss is gonna be really good, just because she has hella range. All rapier characters are always really good because they have speed and they have like range. So, and that always is a very good thing. Speed and range, very good thing. That team sounds horrible. Blaze Ace. No! Bad Blaze Ace. Bad. So, let's see. I feel like Weiss is going to play like the love child, Ori and Jin. Yeah, similar to that, probably. Alright, so there's that. That's probably like 2B or 2A or something. Probably 2A. It's pretty quick. That crouching crouching animation. I'm sorry. I'm just so in love with these, man. Plus, just look at her pose. Oh, it's so good. You guys don't even know. It's so good. It's good. Wow. I mean, look at that range, man. I mean, look at that range. That has to be like 5B or something. Because that is a ton of range, man. That is a ton of range, man. Seriously. So good. She's going to be hella good. And then her walk. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't help it. It's so good. And then there's her 2C. Let me tell you something. This button is going to be hella good. It's going to be hella good. This is probably the best 2C in the game. This is probably the best 2C in the game. It's so good. Look at this button. And it's special cancelable on block. And it's special cancelable anywhere, really. It's going to be really good. It's going to be really good. Her 2C is going to be ridiculous. You're so beautiful, baby. Anyways. There's her run. Her run looks amazing. Put the brakes on it, girl. So there's that. So that's definitely 5B. That has to be 5B. Bam. So in previous gameplays, sorry about the quality, guys. I don't know. I think I have Adobe Premiere set like 2 weird settings. And it's pretty too. Amen. She should play like her hair like Coco Noit. With her hair like Coco does in BB. Oh, she has something even better, Strymix. I don't know if you've seen her idol animation, but it's so good. So, this used to launch before. Maybe I have... Do I still have the footage? This is from before. This is the previous footage they showed us before, okay? Let me see a few things here. That's with her runes. That's so good, man. All right, that shows off something here. So yeah, that has to be like her 2A or something right there. That little poke, that has to be 2A. And then into that, of course. Hold on. Okay, so that's her 5A right there. So confirm that one slash that has a ton of range is her 5B. This is her 5A right here, 100%. And there's this. Bam. Okay, it doesn't launch. Never mind. I thought it launched, but that was RWBY with her assist. I remembered it incorrectly. So it did used to launch. Okay, there we go. So it used to launch. That move used to launch. Look at this. Bam, bam. That's the launch right there before RWBY hits. So that used to launch and it doesn't anymore. Interesting. Okay, I just wanted to know that. If that was an actual change. You know what I mean? So yeah, so that used to launch. Now it doesn't. It just leaves them grounded. Interesting that. I don't know if it's special cancelable or not, but you can definitely call an assist like she did and do it. That's a new move, and it's so good. It's like Jin's 2D. You know that move where he sticks his sword in the ground and like on the other side or a couple of feet away? Thanks so much for the host, Kobe the Bear. Much appreciated, man. Her A auto combo ends off with this really cool looking move. Now I'm going to tell you guys right now, this is also similar to Hyde's 2-2A or 2-2B, 2-2C. That's very similar to that. And let me tell you something, that move was super good in the neutral. Very good in the neutral. What else is new? This is her 5A. Ooh, this is where she ends it off with a sweep. So she ends it off with a sweep. She ends it off in a sweep, and then she sets up runes. So she's going to be a setup character. This is similar to how S can end her combos and give up damage to get install for her to do more damage in the next, or do more pressure in the next sequence, or more damage if she gets the hit. So similar to that, she can set up runes, and because of that, I think runes in this game, you can switch between specials. So, for example, like what she's going to do right here. Bam. She does that. She cancels into her lunge. When she does, she can jump off of the rune or use the rune, cancel it out, and go for a new animation and a new move here. A new move. Before we were shown where she jumps off into the corner and she dives down. Which I don't know if that's an overhead, but if it's an overhead, that'd be really good because then she can probably back herself up with an assist. And if there's any assists that hit low, that would be really good. So anyways, so that's a new animation right there in a combo ender. So that's pretty freaking good. That whole combo did pretty good chunk of damage. Look at that. Bam, 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 bam. Super sick, simple, easy combo using her runes. So runes are good. Runes are good. All right, perfect. So that's a new thing for her. It's really good. Really good, really good. This is her new idle pose animation, and it looks amazing. So if you leave her alone for too long, she does this animation, and it's the most adorable thing ever. She goes, oh, did I do my nails? There we go. Oh, my heart melted. My heart melted. I love this animation, man. It's my favorite. It's so good, dude. Look at that. I love it, man. And then she goes back to her idle pose. It's so good. It's so good. She's looking awesome. And this is her new distortion. We haven't seen it yet because it hasn't been developed yet. So now that it's developed, we can actually see it now. And this is referencing the... I'm sorry, not runes. They're glyphs. I always forget. I'm sorry. You're right. They are called glyphs, not runes. I don't know why I keep saying that. Anyways, it's just force of habit. So anyways, this is her new distortion. And this is similar to in volume 2 when she's fighting that grunt. When they were foiling freaking White Fang's, the White Fang's plans. She did this right here. Wham, 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 wham. Oh my god, man. The thing is, this looks awkward. So she finishes off, but it looks weird because she just falls. And she has no animation of like finishing, which means that there might be a follow-up coming soon. It's probably not finished yet, which is interesting to say the least. At least they get to show off the actual like good animation behind it. So they do that. This is referencing an episode. Hold on, let me show you the episode. She goes there. Bam. Oh, and that's her auto combo too. Look at this. That's also her auto combo. Look at this. Okay, she does that. Bam, bam. Sick. All these flips. Wait for it. She dives down. So, bam. And then here it is right here. Bam. 5A. 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 Oh, that's so sick. And here it is right here. This is her distortion right here. And I'm pretty sure it's unfinished. And they're going to give her extra effects. Especially this one right here. Like on her feet. So on her feet, that's the little clock effect or something. So I'm pretty sure they're going to give this to her. It's just unfinished. I'm pretty dead certain. Wham. And she creates the glyphs. She dashes up. Just like in the distortion. It's so good, man. So good, man. So anyways, that's what it's referencing. And it's so good. I love it, man. I'm really, it's awesome, man. So that's why it's like, it looks so weird. Because there's no animation for her when she recovers on the floor. If she had like a where she, you know, kind of like bows or something like that, and she stands back up, or she crouches, stands back up to finish it off. No, it looks like she's just done. That's it. So I don't know if it's going to be a finishing move animation or if it's going to, this looks unfinished. That's it. But for the most part, very sick. I love it. That's a great distortion. It looks really good. All right, so that's her distortion. And then we just saw that in the... Isn't that sick? Isn't it sick? It's so dope. So yeah, so there's that. She's perfect, man. Otherwise, I have no idea what the F5A is. Yeah, man. You have to check out the tutorial and check out the slang and everything because it's really perfect. It's not perfect, but I think it's necessary for you to learn a game like Cross Tag Battle and other anime fighting games. So or fighting games in general, really, because they use the same thing. But anime players use it more because there's a lot of command normals, which means that you have to press a direction and a button for a specific move to come out. So that's why anime players use it more often than like Street Fighter players. Even though in Street Fighter there is command normals, but not nearly as much like as in an anime fighting game. So that's why Street Fighter players use forward medium punch or crouching medium punch. You know, stuff like that. So all right, so there's that. This is her canceling into an assist. I love the freaking little portraits in the assist. Gray eyes. That is very, very specific and very, very good on their part that they put her eyes as gray. So she ends off her 5A auto combo. Bam. She goes in. I think that's a new assist. If Unsafe is still in the chat, he can confirm if this was an assist during the New York Comic Con build. Because I know that she had it's like a three piece combo as an assist, which is a good filler assist for combos. She also had where she puts her gun down and she shoots them, and I cannot remember the third one. So maybe this was the third one. I'm not sure. So there's that assist, and then she finishes off with a distortion. Nice combo. Nice combo. Infinity Worth EX? What are you talking about? I don't know what that is. Okay, so anyways, that was that. And they're probably going to repeat the process with I don't know. Oh, that's 5A, I'm pretty sure. And that's 2A. I'm pretty sure that's 5B. And that's 2C. Yep, and that's 5B, 5B. I'm guessing. I don't know. Maybe not. This is her A auto combo. Right there. That's her full A auto combo. So are uni characters just going to have one super? We don't know. I'm hoping they have more than one. They can do it. But in the New York Comic Con build, there was only one. So hopefully they'll have more than one in the future. But yeah. So I think they should have two. But I think it's just in development. So yeah, that's pretty much Weiss right there, man. I'm really... Oh man, that pose is... I know animation is so good. Oh my god. And then her distortion. Unfinished, but very flashy indeed. She doesn't have a landing animation, and she doesn't have a finishing animation, which I think and I hope they will put. Maybe they'll keep it like that, but they'll just add another animation to her landing. Who knows? Here we go. So there's that. Bam. This is the RWBY combo. I'm pretty sure you can continue with the combos. We don't know how her air combos look like though. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. I think they did a great job. They did a great job with her, man. There's some things that are unfinished, like her second distortion isn't finished yet, and her first distortion needs some work still. So I was really hoping they would show off Blake. At least how her sprite, how she looks like, something like that, man. Similar to Weiss's, man, just... Anyways, that's pretty much the whole thing right there.